Hey, what's good people? I am Travell C.W. Lynch, and welcome to the I Am the Possible University, the live edition. Yes, the broadcast. Welcome. Happy Saturday to my men, to my brothers, to my fellas, to my homies. Whatever you're calling yourself, just don't call yourself deadbeat, yeah, baby's mama, baby's daddy. Don't call yourself a loser. Don't call yourself pathetic. Don't call yourself down and out. Don't call yourself washed up. Whatever you call yourself victorious. Call yourself a winner. Call yourself an overcomer. Call yourself full of life. Call yourself one who's about to emerge. Call yourself one who is winning. Call yourself one who is about to wage war against this enemy. Guys, I'm just crazy excited to welcome you guys. I already messed up my intro because I'm just so freaking excited to share all month long. June is Men's Month, man, and I need to bring it down before I start sweating and breaking walls and knocking out windows and carrying on, man. So let me woosah, baby. Let me bring it down, man, because I am so excited about getting this word, this message, something to you, man, that I think God's given me, man. I believe God's given me something for our brothers. I believe God's given me something for our men this month. And I have been doing battle. I've been raging war. I've been fighting my own demons, as we say. The devil, the enemy, he has tried to get me not to share this. He has tried to get me not to go live with this one. He's tried to get me not to share this one, to not dedicate all of this month. I might mess around and go bonkers and just dedicate the whole rest of this freaking year to my brothers, to my men. So I want to, listen. Let me ring it in for me, okay? I started off with the I Am the Possible University. The reason that I started off with that, guys, because it is I am doing some rebranding. I'm doing some rebranding, and this is the university. I am a teacher ordained by God, and I am claiming my position. And we're gonna be talking about that in just a minute. We are reclaiming, we are regaining our position, not only in Christ, within ourselves, but also within this world. And He has given me the gift of teaching, and I have began a university. More on that to come. But welcome into the I Am the Possible University, where you are the student, you are the subject, and you are the success. I wanted to get that out, okay? I didn't want another week to go by without me properly reintroducing and rebranding this moment, this platform. It is the I Am the Possible University, the live edition. Guys, I am in the process. I have redone the website, and I am in the process of creating master classes. I am in the process of creating online courses. I am in the process of creating content where we go deep and providing information, teaching, where we go all the way in, where it's not just bite sized pieces here or there, but I am beginning to better serve and better show up for those of you who are interested in the things that I am sharing. So I just wanted to get that out the way. But listen, enough about that, man. Enough about that. Let's get back to our brothers. Listen. If you are a man, this show is for you. I'm, this morning when I recorded the podcast, I was kind of prefacing it. If you're going through these things that we're going to share, nah, I'm gonna say if you a man, this is for you. So if you are a man and you are coming across this live broadcast, drop me a hashtag somewhere. Just just drop me a hashtag what up. Just a hashtag what up. Just say what up, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say much. I know some people like to watch the videos and kind of hide out and don't want to let people know that they watching. And we men we do our things, and listen, we're gonna be addressing a lot of that today. Um, but just say what's up. Let me know that you're in the building. Let me know that you're in the house. I got some special men that are near and dear to my heart that I know I am praying and believing is watching this with me live. And if they're not able to physically watch it live, then they're able to watch the replay. But you know who you are, and I am looking for you to be on this broadcast with me. If you are a man, Facebook with the sharing, I don't know. I don't think sharing really matters all that much. I mean, I haven't seen great results with the literal sharing of a video. But listen, share it. But more than anything, fellas, share it word of mouth. Word of mouth is still the world's greatest advertisement. It's still the world's greatest form of communication. So if you are a man, you're watching the broadcast, nudge somebody. Get a brother on, okay? We haven't even jumped into the content yet. Get a brother on. Hit him in the DM, text message the brother. It might be a brother in your house. Hit that brother up, say, man, get off the couch or get out the bed. God's got something for you. And it ain't because Travail is so great and special. Um, it's because I believe that God wants to say and send something through me. Okay. If you've already been on with me this morning, you saw I was about to jump out of the chair. I'm wiping off the sweat because I'm so excited. That's just how pumped I am to rock with you this morning, my brothers. And I want to know that you're here, right? As a part of the live experience, I can sit back and just record videos all day long. But the purpose of Saturday mornings, the intention of it and the vision of it is for us to rock together, okay? And for us to chop it up. So please feel free to interact, right? Feel free to ask questions during this time. As much as we can. I know brothers, and we're going to be talking about this in just a moment. We like to isolate, we like to pull away, we like to try to hide out, we like to do our thing. A lot of it is conditioned, and a lot of it we're going to be talking about all month long. So I'm going to be hooking you guys up with some tools, some tactics that's going to help you guys and help all of us, right, get through these things. Because truth be told, man, anything that I'm teaching on, and I learned this a while ago, anything that I'm teaching on, I'm really speaking to myself. It's not Travail's the big guru. Travail knows everything, and now I'm speaking down to you, or even trying to lecture you as the know it all. What I'm doing is I'm availing myself. I'm saying I've gone through some mess. I've felt some type of way. I've shared many tears, right? I've cried. I have stayed up late at night, right? I've wrestled and tossed and turned. I've felt defeated. I've felt depleted. I've felt, lost. I've felt miserable, right? I've been depressed. All of those things. I've been fearful, right? So all of those things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, make sure I can see through these glasses. Everything that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are things that I've gone through myself. And so that's the first thing that I want to make sure that you guys understand. And these things just keep fogging up. So I'm going to just let those things go for a moment. And that's the live experience, guys. Things just happen. Got too pumped up in the beginning. So anyway, guys, I want to open this up. Let me stop these little things from scrolling here. I want to go ahead and share. I got some new dope technology right here. So I can actually share. Let me see, I can share this one first. I think so. Yep. If I do that right there, bam. Uh-oh, too far out. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. So you work with that new technology, right? All right, guys. This is what's up. This month we are going to be dealing with the topic of the mental mission. The mental mission. I highlighted men because I'm meeting men this month, all month long. I'm dedicating every freaking piece of content, information, motivation, inspiration to our men. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 tactics, right? And hopefully you guys can see that background. It's wartime, baby. It's wartime. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that or not, okay? But it's wartime. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 tactics that men can use, brothers can use to take back the positions and the possessions that belong to them. Okay? There are some positions in your life that you may not be able to articulate it, but you know deep in your heart you're out of position. Something doesn't feel right. Things are dominating and ruling you, and you know it should be the other way around, but you can't quite put your finger on it. There are some possessions, things that are meant to be in your hands, things that are meant to be a part of your life that are not a part of your life. And you're wondering, where are they? Where did they go? Why am I missing them? Guys, we're going to be talking about that this month. Okay. So the mental mission, 5 tactics that men can use to take back the positions and the possessions that belong to them. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let this play. This is actually a video, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this play to this next one because I got a few questions for y'all. Got a few questions for y'all. All right, number one, Number one, are you experiencing any of these right here? Mental fatigue, fear, stress, worry, anxiety, isolation, frustration. All of these came from me, man. I'm of the belief that if I'm if I am currently or if I have experienced these things, then perhaps you have too. And I want to meet you where you are. I want to share with you some things that I'm doing that has helped me to win this war. If you guys received my email blast on yesterday, the subject matter was helping men win all month long, man. Helping men win. So that's what I'm about this month. Okay. So let me go ahead and continue that. So ask yourself, are you experiencing these things? If so, you're in the right place. Next slide. And this is a video, so I'm just letting it go. Are you feeling? Are you feeling these things, guys? Are you feeling overworked? Are you feeling overwhelmed? Or let's just be 100, baby. Are you feeling over it? Because sometimes, man, we are just overworked, man. We got too many people pulling at us. Brothers, hope you can relate. Drop me a hashtag I can relate. Hashtag I can relate if you can relate to being overworked. You got your 9 to 5, you got your ministry, you got your wife, you got your kids, you got your activities, you got your, you trying to, lose some weight, you got the workout thing going on, you trying to build a business, you got the business thing going on. You wearing a million different hats, you are all over the place, and you feel overworked, man. And because you're overworked, guess what? It moves down to the next one. Now you're overwhelmed. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Do you feel like, my goodness, dude, how much can I take? It's too much. I'm pulling my hair out. I ain't got no hair on top, but it's like, yo, I'm pulling my hair out, right? Or you're just over it. Like, I'm over it, man. Like, I'm so pissed. I'm so discouraged. I'm so over this situation. I'm so over my life. I'm so over where I am. Is that you? Is that you? The next one's coming up. Next one's coming up. I think it's like a 5 second delay. Or are you thinking? And this is a big one. Because this is the narrative, guys, that's going on within us. Okay, this is the narrative that's going on within us, and maybe we're not articulating it to our spouse, girlfriend. Maybe we're not saying it to the brothers in our circles. Maybe we ain't telling the pastor. Maybe we ain't telling our kids, but we're thinking these things. I haven't done enough. That's a big one. We ain't never did enough. No matter what we do, it's just never enough. Or like the next one, I can't seem to do enough. No matter what I do, man, it's just never enough. That's the narrative. That's the dialogue in your mind. Man, I just can't do enough. Or you're saying to yourself, I am. See, now we're internalizing. Now we're pointing the finger at us, and that's where the enemy wants us. I'm not enough of a, and you fill in the blank, guys. Come on, drop me some hat. If you brave enough, if you real enough, if you transparent enough to put it in the comments, what's your blank, man? Come on, man. What's your blank? I'm gonna slow down. I was hyped coming off my workout this morning, sweating and carrying on. But there are times where we got to slow down and we got to really start processing some of this stuff. And I get it. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. This is a public platform. I get it. Well, guess what, fellas? I got a DM. Hit me in the DM. If you ain't brave enough to put it on screen, if you're not there, or just to be real, you don't want your business out there. It ain't even about being brave enough. Let me take that one back. Let me stop that. That's the world to effect crap, and we're gonna get into that in just a moment. So it ain't even about you being brave enough. Just if you're in a place where you rock like that, where you can say, "Yo, T, this is where I'm at," go ahead and put it in the comments. If you're not, I get it. Hit me in the DM. Hit me in the DM because I want to pray with you, man. I want to hit you back. I want to pray with you. I want to pray for you. I want to support you. I want to create content for you. You feel me? I want to rock with you, man. I want to start really meeting and serving our brothers on a whole different level. But you got to let me know where you at. You got to let me know what you're looking for. You got to let me know how you feeling. So what is your I'm not enough of a what? Now for me, I'm not enough of a husband. I'm not enough of a father. I'm not enough of a pastor. All of that crap is going through my head. Absolutely. I've judged myself extremely hard. I've been conditioned to do so. I've been taught to do so. And many of us have as well. Can I be real, real, real with y'all? This world conditions us. You ever hear this one? Big boys don't cry. You ever hear that crap? Big boys don't cry. That's a conditioning. What it does is it cuts you off from your natural emotions. Sometimes, brothers, you feel like crying. But from the age of 2, your daddy or your mama or your uncle then told you, or the homies then told you, hey man, wipe your tears. Don't express that. Don't do that. That's not a good look for you. And you bought that crap. You internalized it. And now you are unable to tap into your emotions. You feel me? Now, I'm not a therapist and we ain't going to go down that whole rabbit trail. I'm just exposing some stuff because I am literally raging war on the enemy, man. Brothers, it is high time that we fight back, not just for our physical, tangible possessions. I'm talking about some internal stuff, internal riches, some peace, some well being, some stress relief in the right way, in the healthy way. We're going to get into all that in just a moment. But you fill in the blank. I'm not enough of a what? What are you saying that you're not enough of? What are you judging yourself for? What have you been conditioned to believe that you're never going to measure up and that you're never going to be enough of a because he said and she said and they said? Dude, they don't know you. No one knows you like that. We really got, and I know it's been said, but we really got to trust God's idea and word and identity for us because He the one that created us. Everybody else is secondary. Everybody else is just they think. They're giving you their opinion and perception of you filtered through their brokenness. That's why it's dangerous to listen to them. Them don't know you like that. Let me hold up. Them don't know you like that. I'm putting everything on notice. I'm tired. I'm fed up. I'm putting everything on notice. Whoever they are, yeah, I was gonna say something else. Whoever they are, cut it, kill it, finito. I'm done with that. They don't know you like that. No one knows you like that. I don't know you like that, but He does because He created you. Now, other people may have an idea. They may have a little word for you. They may have some insight. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But when it is time for you to decide that you are enough in this world, you got to tap into the source of your supply, meaning the supply of what you literally are. You feel me? The supply of what you really are in and of yourself, your very essence. That don't come from folks. That don't come from people. That don't even come from the preacher man. That comes from your creator. Trust in him, period. He's your baseline. Other people may have an opinion, but they're filtering a lot of that through their own brokenness and their own junk. All right? All right, let's get back to the stuff. Let's see. All right, we're gonna keep moving. The video. All right, where we at? Let's see. It should continue. There it is. All right, guys. Oh, no. Let me go back. Working with some new technology this morning. All right, work with me, guys. Work with me. Working with some new technology. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna supersize this one so everybody can see it. Okay, here's the dealio. Once you feeling overworked, overwhelmed, once you feeling like you're not enough, what happens, guys? Come on, what happens? We start to cope. And these are some of the coping mechanisms that your boy, Travell C.W. Lynch, Mr. What, has engaged in. I'm not putting it on you. I'm bearing my, I'm gonna bear my laundry. Yeah. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop this scrolling so that you can see it all. I'm gonna go first. These are my coping mechanisms over the years. I've used drugs. I've been addicted to drugs, alcohol, pornography. Porn is a big one. Porn is one that nobody want to talk about no more. But porn ain't went nowhere. Porn is still there, a few clicks away, and you know, whether you're masturbating, whether you're just watching it for a getaway, whether you're fantasizing about another woman, whatever, for whatever reasons. Let's not keep sweeping porn under the rug. It's still there. And nowadays, it ain't even got to be hardcore porn. It's just watching HBO or watching, you know what I'm saying, just regular TV with the amount of sex scenes and seduction and, you know what I'm saying? So let's not sweep that one under the rug. So we got the pornography, we got anger, rage, blame. These are those outbursts when you just bursting out, when you just exploding on folks. right? Because you're so pent up, because you're so angry inside. We got isolation. It's the man on the island. He gets away. He don't want to talk to nobody. He shuts the world out. No one understands. No one gets me. Ain't nobody feeling me. Or you get into gambling, right? You just like the casino. You like the whatever. You like playing the lottery. I don't know. Just whatever it is. It ain't that gambling in and of itself is wrong. Okay, I'm a poker player. Okay, I'm a poker player. So I'm not going to point the finger at you and say gambling in and of itself is wrong. What I'm saying is, it's just like them billboards where it says call this number, this 1-800 number when you're doing too much. Yeah. I'm talking about that. When you're doing too much, because you're using it as a coping mechanism. You're using it as a way to escape. When Jesus has said, I am your strong tower. I am your refuge. I am your strength. Okay. But we're going to other things as refuges. Okay. And we're looking to other things to be our strength. Or binging, right? Netflix binge. You get a show that you love and you can watch 15 episodes in 2 days. You can watch 30 episodes. Again, none of these things are wrong in and of themselves. I'm not pointing the finger at you. We get enough of that from the world. What I'm doing is I'm pointing them out when we use them in the wrong way. It's how you use them. It's not what you're doing, it's how you're using them. And then lastly, overeating. Yeah, this has been one for me. This last year with the COVID and being inside and dealing with some things, and I thought I was totally cool, and then I look back and then I'm like, yo, I done picked up some pounds that I'm trying to work off now. Nah, man, no, that I wasn't all the way okay, and I was going to eating in many instances to just kind of cope and to kind of numb and to try to deal with some things. Right? We call them emotional eaters. You feel me? So are any of those ringing a bell for you? If you're on live, drop me or the replay. Drop me a hashtag bell. Hashtag bell. I will know what you're talking about. If any of these coping mechanisms come up for you, drop me a hashtag bell. Okay. And you ain't gotta say which one, but just one of them stood out. One of them jumped out at you, and you can understand and you can feel it. Guys, stay with me. I'm going somewhere. Okay. Let me go ahead and continue this. So check this out, guys. Now all of this came about, right? This whole month. Let me go ahead and minimize that a little bit. This whole month, for men came about because I had a conversation with my man CJ. All right, shout out and salute to my man CJ. If you're watching, what up, boy? What's happening with you? We're gonna start doing some podcast shows together in just a week. Actually, next week we're gonna start hooking up and doing some things. But I was having a conversation with CJ, and then he hit me up on the text about doing some things for men. Got the wheels turning, and I found myself in prayer the other day, and this came up. I'm reading this book right here called Switch, and it was just one of those moments where God, I felt like He was saying, "Yo, this is what the brothers need. This is what the men need. They need to understand this element about themselves and about how the enemy works." And it was a real smooth way of how God gave me this word and how I'm gonna share it with you. All right. So just wanted to let you know that this month for men, and each week that I share, each tactic that I share, this is all God given. I believe by faith. I believe He put it on my heart to share. So this ain't me talking to you. I believe that it's God speaking to you and sharing these things, and He's equipping you for war, whether it's in this season or the next season. Right? I don't know where you guys are, but listen, let it sow a seed in your heart, guys. All right. So check this out, man. I was reading this book called Switch, and it talks about change. I think the subtitle is something to the effect of how to change when change is hard. So everything in the book is about change. Now I'm gonna break this down and then keep some things in mind. Follow me. I'm going somewhere with it. I'm gonna make it all make sense in just a moment. So one of the quotes, chapter 4, says, "Change is hard because people wear themselves out. Change is hard because people, and I'm gonna put men. Change is hard because men wear themselves out." And that's the second surprise, and I'm going to say secret about change. Check this out, brothers. Pay attention to this one. What looks like laziness is often exhaustion. Oh, that's fire, baby. Because the world will tell you that you're good for nothing. The world will tell you that you're lazy. The world will tell you that you're deadbeat, that you're washed up, that you're blah 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 blah. He says what looks like laziness is often exhaustion. And I'm gonna share with you in just a moment. I'm gonna put all the pieces to this little puzzle together in just a moment, and I'm gonna help you see why some of us are just exhausted. You're not lazy, you're tired. You're literally mentally, emotionally, internally tired. The world has worn you out. How do I know? Let me put it on me because I've been there. Yep, I've been worn the freak out. In here, tired as all get out, worn out at the end of my rope, at the edge of the edge, peeking over about to jump. What? Tired, man. Too much. Gotta deal with this, I gotta deal with that, I gotta deal with this, I gotta deal with that, I gotta deal with that, I gotta deal with this, I gotta manage this, I gotta manage that. I'm all over the place, I'm tired. Overworked, overwhelmed, over it. Many of us are looking for, and this is where I'm gonna tie it all in. I'm so excited. This is dope. Let me put it back. Alright. Many of us are looking for, man, this new video stuff is a little different for me. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me with this technology. Okay, let me go all the way back. All right. Change. Think of change in this context. Remember, 5 tactics for men to use to get back, right? To get back the positions and the possessions, right? That belong to you. Think of it like this. If I weigh 150 pounds, which I don't, by the way. Okay, anyway. If I weighed 150 pounds and I got 5 more pounds and now I'm 155, that was a change because I accumulated, I attained, I gained 5 more pounds. That's change. I was 150 and my weight changed to 150. That's a change. Well, get this. I don't know what it is for you, but there are things, positions, and possessions that we gave away. We're going to be talking about that in just a moment. We gave away, some people say lost, robbed, stolen, tricked out of, however you want to name it and frame it. But they're no longer with us. And our change, the change that we're trying to see in our lives, is getting back our position as men, positions of leadership, positions of mental well being, positions of self worth and self value, positions of, um, yeah, let me just stick with leadership. Leadership is a great one. We're out front, we're leading, we're not behind, right? Positions of, check this one out, first class citizenship. Mhm. You know it, it's in our culture. When the football player wins the Super Bowl, they interview him. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to Disneyland. Who would you like to thank? Hey, mom. Hi, mom. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing that out to emphasize because it's real subtle, it's real sneaky, right? Mother's Day, Father's Day, yeah, man, you can go ahead and get that piece of piece of candy or whatever. But Mother's Day, oh, the flowers and the candy and the don't forget mommy. Now, yeah, don't forget mommy, but don't forget daddy. See, this is what's starting to piss me off. See, this is where I'm starting to get because the culture. We exalt one while we another. And brothers, for far too freaking long, we've been second class citizens. I don't know about you guys. You ever been on an airplane? When you first get on the airplane, right? I just came back from Vegas not too long ago. You get on the airplane, right? First class, baby. That's the first one you see. They go oversized chairs. You reclining. Oh man, you feeling good. First class, baby. And then you keep walking, and then there's a transition. Wait a minute. I'm in this new class. Chair smaller, you all like this here, right? The all of the drinks go to the first class. All of the meals, right, pass through first class first. They get the blankets, the pillows. But there's another class. Hey man, just be happy that you're gonna get to your destination. Just shut up and sit down and just be happy. Strap in and hold on. That's how society treats us as men in a lot of ways. Totally, not totally. It's not an absolute. But if you understand what I'm trying to say, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, we like second class around here. And I'm just saying, when you come to the I'm the Possible University, when you come to my world, when you come to this framework, brothers, you are honored. Shout out and salute to you. I love you. I honor you. I celebrate your life, man. I see the value. I see the worth in you, man. I want to connect with you. I want to support you, man. I want to minister to you. I want to minister with you, man. I want to be lock arms with you, man. Each one teach one. You feel me? But in this world, in this society, large in part, we're like the group in the back of the plane when we should be. Everybody should be, women included. Women included. But I'm just really loving on the men today. We all should be in that first class. So anyway, I went on a little tangent, went on a little thing. Let's go back to this change part, okay? This change thing is you want your position of authority back, spiritual authority. You want your position of leadership back, leadership in your home where the woman respects you. Okay, this ain't about rank and file, man over woman, and all that crap. No, 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 no. Just hear what I'm saying. Where the man is leading the family, where the man is taking his rightful position. Women want you to actually do that, by the way, men. Right, fathers. Right, children are looking up to their father. Where men and fathers are the heroes of the home. You feel me? It ain't LeBron James. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't Kobe Bryant. It ain't. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? Football players. It's the father, the dad. You feel me? Where we're the heroes in the home. Those are the positions that we want. The possession over of our minds, our mental faculties, our peace, our well being, not being stressed, not being overwhelmed. These are the things that I'm talking about us getting back. And that is a form of change. Why do I share all of that? Because here it says laziness is not really laziness. It's exhaustion. We're tired. And let me share with you what was interesting about this chapter, guys, okay, where that quote came from. They did a study. They did a study. Got me a hashtag feel me. What I feel you. If you for the little rant that I just went on with kind of breaking that down with the way that society treats us. So when I drop me a hashtag, I feel you. If you feel me, okay, I want to know if you feel me or not. Okay, I'm gonna get to the comments in just a moment. Give some shout outs to some folks, right? So let me know that you're in the building. Let me know that you're in the house. So he shares this story, right? Where, and this is where he got that whole idea from, right? In the book, he shares a story of there was this study done at this college where they took one group of people and they put them in a room. I forgot how long it was. But they put them in a room and they said, "You are free to eat this chocolate." Matter of fact, I think it was like 5 or 6 pieces of chocolate. You can eat this chocolate, chocolate cake, chocolate donuts, candy bars. You can eat this chocolate, but just don't eat those radishes. They had a table of chocolate, table of radishes. He said, you can eat the chocolate, but just don't eat the radishes. And then there was another group where they took some folks, put them in a room, same amount of time, and he said, you eat the radishes. Have all the radishes you want. Just don't eat the chocolate, right? So he flipped it. So the chocolate eaters had no problem eating that chocolate. Cool, I'm gonna eat that chocolate. I ain't worried about them doggone radishes. But the radish people, oh, they in there, these radishes, oh my God, I really would love some of that chocolate. Like, wow, that chocolate looks amazing. It was a sudden. After they had been in those rooms for as long as they were, right? They then took those people out and they put them in another room with an impossible puzzle to solve. Okay. In that intro, I forgot to tell you guys, take out your pen and pad. Welcome to the university. I'm teaching now. Okay. So listen, you might not be able to last for the whole hour or whatever. I'm teaching, cut me off, come back on. It's all love. Okay. But I'm full teacher mode now. Okay. So break out your pen and pad. Okay, guys. Don't leave everything to your memory. Okay. Write some things down. All right. So put them in another room with an impossible puzzle to solve. They weren't supposed to solve the puzzle. It was impossible. It was created to be impossible, right? And so the people that ate the chocolate, They lasted 19 minutes trying to figure this thing out, trying to figure this thing out. And then they couldn't figure it out, so they finally gave up. 19 minutes. The people that ate the radishes, that couldn't eat the chocolate, they were in the room and they finished in 8 minutes. They were, listen, if we give up, we quit, no mas, whatever, I'm out of here. Why was it that the people that ate the chocolate who couldn't eat those nasty radishes lasted longer with the critical thinking puzzle, trying to figure this thing out? Starting to come around. See, the people who ate the chocolate used less mental exertion, mental effort, mental wherewithal, mental wear and tear. They were loving the chocolate. It doesn't take a whole lot of thinking. It doesn't take a whole lot of thinking to eat the chocolate. Oh, this is awesome. Chocolate, baby. Yeah. So when it was puzzle time, they had a gang of reserves, a gang of mental strength. Okay, we're going to figure this out. The people that ate the most nasty radishes and was eyeballing that chocolate, they like, man, I would love some of that chocolate. Doggone it, how come we can't use up all that mental juice? And then when it was time for what mattered, oh yeah, I'm tying it together. Then when it was time for what mattered, they had nothing left. Doggone it, ain't that life? The enemy has us, and I'm gonna break it down in just a moment. The enemy has us wrapped up in doing activities and things that are wearing us. So when it's time to go after the change, getting back our position, getting back our possessions, the stuff that matters, the things that really move the needle, when it's time to really go for those things, we're mentally exhausted. You're not lazy. You're brother, you're tired, man. You're tired, bro. And I get it because I've been tired. And if I don't stay on this type of stuff that I'm teaching, I'll get tired again, man. I'll let everybody fill up my plate and I'll let everybody that's pulling at me pull at me and I will deplete myself and I won't have anything left for the things that God has truly called me to. That's why I'm restating my claim. I'm retaking back what's mine. I am a teacher of the gospel. I am a teacher of the word of God. The instructions of the Lord are perfect, reviving the soul. That's now what I stand on. He will instruct me. I will instruct you. And souls will be revived in and through this ministry. I declare. And I want that same declaration for you. I want that same gusto, that same confidence, that same in you and coming out of you and emerging through you. And it's not that it happens and it stays. It has to be managed. But I wanted you guys to really understand that that's what's happening. You're not lazy. You're not a deadbeat. You're not washed up and used up. You ain't just my baby daddy. No, man, you are so much more. But like us all, we've been conditioned to mess around with the junk that don't really matter. And then when it's time to get on the real deal, we wore out. We're tired. You feel me? All right. Let's move on. Check it out. Drop me a hashtag. I feel you if you feel it, brother. Okay, guys, let's jump into this one. Here's a tactic. I'm about to give it to you. I'm giving it to you. This is where you break this out. Classes in session. Classes in session. This is where you break this out, guys. Let me go ahead and make it large. Go ahead and write that down. Tactic number one. This month I'm dropping 5 on you, baby. 5 to stay alive. I'm dropping 5. Tactics. Number one is mindfulness. What is mindfulness? It is the quality or the state of being conscious. Favorite word, consciousness. Or being aware of something. Okay? It's being conscious and being aware of something. What are we being conscious of? What are we being aware of? Of our enemy, of the way he play games, of the way he do things. The way he play games and the way he do things. Here it is. Here is your CTA, right? Public speaking, course creation, communication. They always say give a CTA. They always say give a call to action. Give people a clear path on what to do. So here's your clear path. I'm giving you a clear path. Here it is. Write it down. Take a screenshot. Tactic number one, mindfulness. Study your enemy. Learn his personality. Understand his approach. Plan your attack. Take back what's yours. I want you to literally here. Let me come back to me. Here's the CTA. This is tangible. This is real life. This is real talk. Literally, I want you to Google it. Maybe you put in passages that mention Satan or that mention the devil or Bible verses about the devil. You guys know how to Google stuff, right? Bible app, whatever you use, whatever technology you use. I want you to literally find every passage about the enemy. If you don't believe in the devil, if you don't believe in Satan, if you don't believe that you have a spiritual enemy, if you don't believe in the unseen world, then maybe this show ain't for you. Maybe you need to go ahead and scroll up because it won't do you any good if you think it's all about you and your actions and your work. If you are really bought into everything is all about you and there's nothing that's fighting against you, there's nothing there except just what you do and think, then cool. I ain't trying to argue that. Go ahead and scroll up. Go ahead and cut me off because that's not what we're teaching here. We're teaching, yes, we have a part to play. Yes, 100%. A lot of what we're going through and the things that we're going to see and have and do and be in our lives, a lot of it, a ton of it has to do with us. But in this university, we're not going to sweep under the rug. We're not going to pretend like there's not a spiritual world and there's not a spiritual energy and force that does not desire or that desires to see us fall. We're not going to play those games. Okay, there is something there that doesn't want us to win, and we're going to address. Okay, so go ahead and find every Bible verse, scripture passage that talks about the enemy, literally, and write it down. Hand write it down. Write the passage. I'm giving you the steps. Write the passage, and then study them. Make them one a day until you exhaust all of them. You mean all of them? Yeah, all of them. I want you to see his pattern. I want you to see how he operates. I want you to see how he thinks. It's like the art of war, right? It's like going into war. Some of you guys love watching the NBA. That's why they do scouting. That's why they watch tape, watch film. You're gonna know what the other team does. If you go into a game, a basketball game, and you ain't looked at no tape on the other players on how they defend or how they attack the rim or what side they love to go to, what hand they dribble with. If you ain't looking at none of that and you just blindly go into the game, you gonna get your head ripped off. Yeah, right? This is the classic for many men. This is the classic showing up to a gunfight, right, with a knife, right? Taking a knife to a gunfight. It is the classic case. Dude, I'm raising my hand first. I'm not putting it on you. I'm raising my hand first. Many times I've entered my day with a knife and the enemy got an AK-47. Because I ain't did no studying. I'm just la 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 la. Willpower, power, mind strength. I'm just gonna overcome. I'm just gonna win. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because he's crafty, he's skillful, and he is a master at what he does. He's a master at what he does. Are you a master at what you do? Right? Are you a master of mindfulness? Do you know what's up? Do you know what's going on? Have you studied your enemy? Do you know how he works? Do you know how you work? And that's a part of what I'm sharing this month, okay? All right, guys, let me share this other screen. This StreamYard got some dope new features, man. I can share my screens down here now. I don't have to toggle. All right, check this out. Let me add this one to the screen. Booyah. I want to go ahead in and I want to share with you guys. Well, let me go back to this one and make sure on my slides. I think the scriptures are next. Just getting used to this, guys. Boom, there it is. Okay, check it out. Mind of the manipulator. Okay, now we're going to get into our passages. Write these two down. Genesis chapter 3, Matthew chapter 4. Mind of the manipulator. Right? What is the manipulator? Or what is manipulation? Told you, I'm in teacher mode, baby. Teacher time. Control, influence, playing upon, I had to step back with them peas be popping in the microphone. Play upon a person or situation. How? skillfully, cleverly, and unfairly, right? The devil got skills, baby. And he's like, I'm gonna do it like in an unfair way. Like I'm not gonna play by the rules. Like I'm not gonna like he's coming for you. You know what I'm saying? He's coming for you. And we're gonna see how he comes right now. Check this out. Bam. Go ahead and make sure that's nice and large here. All right, guys, we're all familiar with the fall, right? Serpent comes talking to the people, Adam, Eve, and we're about to sin. We're about to eat the proverbial apple. Don't know if it was apple or not. Who cares? But we disobeyed. We did our thing. We failed. Okay, okay. So we get that. We get that. But let's look at something a little different, a little closer. Okay. And I'm gonna go over here to my. So this is what I want you guys to see. Okay. This is what I want you guys to see. Now the serpent was more crafty. Didn't we just say skillful? That's what that's translated to. See how that works? Manipulator. He's crafty. Now the serpent, Satan devil, was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord had made. He said to the woman, he said, take notes, please. Please take notes, guys. The attack, the approach of the enemy will always be a conversation. It'll always be a conversation. Whether it's an internal dialogue that you're having inside, or someone's gonna come and sow a seed in your mind with some old crazy conversation. Many of us have been bombarded with crazy conversations. Mama, daddy, uncle, sister, brother. Somebody said, "Hey, you ain't nothing," or your baby mama. "Oh man, you all, you ain't worth nothing." Oh man, I'm just, see, you ain't no man. You ain't no man. Right. Like whatever it is for you, you've heard that crap for many years, but it will always come. See, it will always come in a conversation. Now here's what he says. Did God really say you must not eat? I've highlighted that. Eat. Verse 2. The woman said to the serpent, we may eat fruit from the trees. Are you starting to see a pattern? Verse 3. But God did say you must not eat. There's a pattern here. Verse 4, guys. Highlight it. I'm sorry, verse 5. For God knows that when you eat, see how the seed, the conversation is flowing? See how everything is toward doing? Remember we talked about it. You're not lazy, you're tired. You are tired. Verse 7. When the eyes of them were opened, they realized that they were naked. So they, what is they? What? They sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Guys, are you seeing this? Everything is doing. Everything is work, work, work. Everything is more, more, more. Everything is hustle, hustle, hustle. Everything is grind, grind, grind. Everything is doing for yourself. I'm self-made. I'm an island. I'm gonna come up from the bottom to the top. Now I'm here. Now we here. It's this whole idea that somehow, some way, we're more of a man because we do more. Like we're more of a man. We may not ever say it that way. And I'm learning. It doesn't matter if it's said verbally. It's just the inner rumbling. It's like we're more of a man because we do more. And here's the trap. We'll never do enough. You never do enough. Why? You ever hear that quote? It goes something to the effect of like, you can please some of the people all of the time. You can please all of the people some of the time, some of the people all of the time, but never all of the people all of the time. Think about this. Right? When this broadcast is over, think about all the people in your life and think about all the expectations that they have, all of the requirements that they have, everything that they want you to do, everything that they're asking you to do, everything that they just need for you to do. And then think about all of the crap that some of them are dumping on you when you don't live up to their expectation. Oh, see, I thought you was a man. Oh, see, I thought you was going to take care of your business. Oh, see, you didn't show up for this, so now you this. Or, you didn't do that, so now we're going to need for you to do this. And all of these consequences because we're not living up to other people's expectations. Because they want us to do. I don't know about you, man, but I've experienced it. Getting wore the freak out, trying to do everything for everybody. But I wanted you guys to really see that this is the approach of the enemy. He talks us into taking on too much, which leads us back to the book quote from Switch. It's not laziness, it's exhaustion. So when it's time for you to take back your position and your possession, you've been worn out by being overstretched and doing too many things. You're depleted, right? You're deflated. You're doing too much for too many people and too many things that have nothing to do with what God's called you to do. Hope that totally makes sense, guys. Go ahead and flip over to Matthew 4, guys. Matthew 4, Matthew 4. Go ahead and type that in. Hopefully we don't have any problems. We can just get to it. Booyah. I like that. There we go, baby. All right, Matthew 4. This is the Holy Spirit leading Jesus into the wilderness. And again, I just bring these out as examples to show you his approach. I'm exposing them. This week it's all about exposure and becoming mindful of perhaps things that we were never mindful of. Okay? When Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil, after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The devil always waits for an opportune time. He always waits until we're worn out and tired. Just worn out and tired. The tempter came to him and said, if you are the Son of God, tell these stones, see, do something for me. Verse 5. Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. If you are the Son of God, he said, throw yourself down. Another action, a verb, do for me. Verse 8, no, verse 9. Well, verse 8. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. Temptation. All this I give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. 3 times he wanted Jesus to do something. And each time he always offers this idea or this picture of grandeur, of like, oh, if you do this, this is what's going to happen for you. And many times for us, trying to get back the position and the possessions that we've given up in the fall, right? Because I didn't go into much of that in Genesis 3, but if you continue to read down, you'll see the transition of man's position with God and with the woman and really with himself, right? It was a total transition. Maybe we'll pick back up on that next week, and I'll do some more emphasis on that next week. But the point is that he'll always offer you something in return for your grind. Yep, I promise you, if you just do this one more thing, you'll finally have it. You'll finally have it, and that's the hamster wheel. Just one more little, and then you'll find. No, you won't. Just the wheel will just keep going like this. The wheel will just keep going like this. You ain't going nowhere. Nope. He wants us distracted, depleted, defeated. That's it, man. You gotta know your enemy. I know your enemy, guys. All right. Let's finish up over here. Add this one to the screen. Booyah. All right. Where we at? So we just covered those. Boom. Mind of the manipulator, guys. This is how we're gonna summarize it. We're coming to the end. This is how we're gonna summarize it. Deplete and destroy. Deplete and destroy. That's it. Deplete and destroy. Do. And it is high time for you to just be. You're enough already. But the world won't tell you that. The devil certainly won't tell you that. And the people in your life who are trying to filter and trying to figure things out for themselves, when they're given the opportunity to give you some feedback on you, because there's so much self-judgment going on in the world, I've learned to be really, really careful with how, I take people's opinion of me, because so much of our own lives and brokenness, like we're filtering so much through our own busted up perspectives of ourselves, right? It's like almost like how they say hurt people. If people have a dope perspective of themselves, like a really dope perspective of themselves, then all they're gonna do is find that dopeness in you. That's it. The only way I'm able to share the stuff that I share with you guys is because I truly believe it's true about myself. When I thought I was crappy, but when I thought I wasn't worth anything, right? You guys have heard the story when I had that gun put to the side of my head and dude gave me 3 chances to give him a bag of weed and I told him no and he pulled the trigger and I really truly felt like my life was worthless, like I had no value and no meaning. You asked me what I thought about you. It ain't gonna be all this what I'm talking about today. No, because that wasn't my framework. That wasn't my filter. That wasn't my perspective. So you gotta be real careful, man, with how you allow other people to speak into your life. They're well-to-do people. Like there's people in the church, in your life, on your job. They want the best for you, but they're really ill-equipped. They're not. Now again, guys, with the respect, there's some people God will use them to speak a word to you. They will share a prophetic word to you. And there's some good people that just find a way to just, make life better for others. So this is not an absolute statement. I'm just saying when it comes to the negative crap that a lot of people dump on you, we shouldn't allow it to affect us the way that maybe we've been allowing it to affect us because we got to be conscious, mindful, aware that when they say, oh, you ain't this, they're filtering that through their own self judgment and limitations and crap, right? I know I use that word a lot, but it is because Paul called it, man. This is dung. This is doo doo. This is trash, garbage. It's nothing, right? Be like my big brother Paul, right? So we got to be very careful with that, guys. But that's the mind of the manipulator. Let me deplete you. Let me get you all wrapped up in doing nothing. So when it's time for you to do something, boom, I come with the body blow, with the knockout punch. I'm gonna destroy you. All right. I think I got one more slide, guys. I think I got one more. I think I got one more CTA. There it is. Last CTA, guys. Booyah. Take note. Come on, take note. Write it down. Well, got my pen. But write it down. Okay, got another pen. See, I can't lose, baby. I can't lose. I'm winning, baby. We winning over here in the I Am the Possible University. We winning, baby. Losing. So you got another pen. There it is. Write it down, guys. Write it down. Literally write it down. Don't think it. Don't hope that you remember it, man. Write this stuff down. Screenshot it. Do something. Hold on to it. All right. Preserve and purpose your energy. Preserve and purpose your energy. I'm at 8 o'clock. I'm gonna share with you guys right now what that looks like. All right. Got a bottle of water, sparkling. Okay. I've already drunken a little bit of it, right? So a little bit is already gone. A little bit already depleted. Now I'm aging myself on this one. Stick with me for about another five or so minutes. I'm kind of aging myself here, but you guys remember that song "Gangsta Lean"? Come on, if you remember that song "Gangsta Lean," drop me a hashtag. I remember. I remember. Right? I remember. Don't even put the re. I remember. Yep. Hashtag. I remember that. This is for the homies with the gangsta lean. I don't even remember the other lyrics. I don't know. I don't even remember the other lyrics. You got to be. You probably got to be a black man that used to watch the box. Y'all remember the box? You pay like $2, $3 to watch a video. I don't remember what it was. But had a song called Gangsta Lean. And there was a scene in the song, in the video, where they popping bottles, got that cognac, got that yak, and they drinking whatever, and then they poured a little bit out for the homies. Let me put that in the screen. They pour a little bit out for the homies. Or you've been to a funeral yourself, right? I was never in a gang. I just ran with the gangs. I was around them. But you ever been to one of them gang member, funerals, or just a hard dude from the hood funeral, and you got homies outside, they just pouring it out for the homies. Just pour out a little something for the homies, right? Right? Just pour out a little something for the homies. Well, where is that going? On the ground. Now we get it. It's symbolic. It's our respect. It's we share a song for the homie, right? It's a sign of respect. But in reality, we're pouring it out on the ground because the homie is dead and gone. right? Same way, guys. We only have so much energy. Mm-hmm. Preserve and purpose your energy. We only got so much energy. We only got so much. When you wake up in the morning, you only got so much. Your lifespan, you only have so much. The enemy wants you to pour a little out for that homie, and pour a little bit out for that homie, and pour a little bit out for that homie. Now, this ain't, I ain't talking about real homies. I'm just talking about you naming the family. You fill in the blank. Pour a little bit out for that person, because they need for you to do that. Pour a little bit out for that person over there, because they need for you to do that. Pour a little bit out for that person over there, because they need for you to do that. Pour a little bit out for that person over there, because they gonna need you to do that. Man, by the time you look around and it's time for you to do God's work, I don't have a. Let me see something. Hold on. I know it's a different bottle. I just love visuals. Just you now. Yeah. Yeah. What? 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 It's time to do God's work. It's time to get your stuff back. Mm-hmm. This is us. When it's time to get our stuff back. When it's time to get our stuff back. I'm tired of brothers. When it's time to get your stuff back, you looking like this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. When it's time to get our stuff back. Because I mentor too many people, too many brothers. I have too many conversations with brothers. I meet with too many brothers. I talk with too many brothers. I pray with too many brothers that's looking like this, man, when it's time to give back what belongs to them. Because we spilled ourselves out, because we poured a little bit out for everybody and everything that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And then when God says, hey, peace belongs to you, well being belongs to you, stress free living belongs to you, right? Healthy financially belongs to you. Healthy physically belongs to you. Healthy relational in your relationships belongs to you. When it's time to get back those things that actually matter, now you're empty. Now you're tired. Now you're depleted because you were the group in the room with the chocolates eating all the sweets that ain't got no nutritional value. So now when it's time to figure out the puzzle of life, when it's time to figure out the puzzle, you're depleted. See how that crap works? See how that crap works? See why I'm so pissed? See how it works? Eat the chocolate, eat the chocolate, do the chocolate, eat the chocolate, eat the chocolate. And then when it's time to figure out the puzzle, man, when it's time to do the real work, you're tired. They did studies on this. The brain literally begins to freaking shut down. You just don't have the mental fortitude because you're tired, you're depleted, you don't have the mental fortitude. There's nothing wrong with you, brother. There's nothing wrong with you. You're just tired, man. And you got to make a decision. Dude, you got to make a decision. Where are you going to keep putting all of your energy, man? What you going to do? What you going to do? Come on, brothers. Preserve your energy, man. Start telling some folks no because you're saying yes to something greater called you. You're the greater. You ain't got to have no business going on. You ain't got to have no ministry ready to get set up. No, 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 no. You're enough. You are enough of a reason. You want the reason for telling them no? You want a yes in your life? You're, you're the yes. You're the yes. You're big enough to be the yes. Your life change, your well being, your repositioning, your repossessing of the things that belong to you. You're enough, man. You ain't got to explain everything to everybody. Cut that crap short, man. We are beyond that. Because with all the explaining and feeling some type of way and feeling guilty and regretting and yada 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 yada, the devil's laughing, God's waiting. The people who you're supposed to contribute to and bless and do things for, they're waiting because you're getting all spilt out. You're getting all spilt out for the gangster lane, for the homies. You're getting all spilt out, and then when it's time to get back your stuff, I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, guys. I really do. I hope it makes sense, man. I really, really do. Well, that was it, guys. That's it. That's it for this edition, the live edition of the I Am the Possible University, where you are the student, the subject, and the success, baby. That's what's we are creating, baby. We are creating for the brothers this month. Let me say what up to some of these folks. Let me say what's good with the people in the hood. Angeline, thank you for supporting her brother, for jumping on, even though this was dedicated to the men. I love my sisters. I love seeing my sisters rock with me. Angeline, all the way from New York City, the Big Apple. She says, hey, brother, live from New York. Same here regarding my podcast. That's what's up. Claim your space. Claim your space. Now, brother, see, the sisters there, see, don't let these sisters claim their space and you ain't claiming yours. What's going on, Emmanuel? What's going on, my brother from Nigeria? Oh man, all the way, man. You know, listen, from the motherland, brother man is in the building. Thank you so much for rocking with me, man. Dope graphics, dope graphics, dope. You know, graphic design. That's the word I'm looking for. Dope graphic designer right there. Brother man from the motherland, my man Emmanuel. Thank you so much for rocking with me this morning. He says, absolutely, yes, yes. Whatever you agree with, man, thank you. Whatever it was, right? Because I didn't went through the whole content. Whatever it was, praise God and thank you for agreeing. Velda is in the building, my YouTuber. Velda, my audience of 1 to 1 million. We just gonna claim that right now. I'm gonna confess. I'm gonna confess it. I'm gonna confess what I want to create. My 1 to 1 million. Velda is my only watcher on YouTube right now. Right now. You are so faithful. Thank you so much for always being my YouTuber. Just your presence. I'm gonna just say, by the seed of your presence, 1 million subscribers. When is it gonna happen? It's gonna happen. When is it gonna happen? It's gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. That's not my job. My job is to believe it. So Velda, you are my 1 to 1 million. Thank you so much. She says, great live to help men. Yes, I get benefits from learning the male perspective. Look at that. Velda tuning in, getting her some men perspective. That's what's up. Thank you so much, Velda. My man HP, my brother from another mother, CMB. Again, I don't know. Am I Nino? Are you G Money? I don't know. Which one is it, bro? Which one is it? Am I the G Money? You the Nino? I don't know. But that's my man right there, HP Horace Fowat is in the building. He says I'm not enough husband I should be like. I know. I know. That was to the earlier question. I feel you, brother. I know. Yep. I've been there. That's a real brother right there. Thank you, man. Thank you for that transparency, my brother. Thank you. Velda, exhaustion can be misinterpreted as laziness. Yep. Yep. Sisters. Word to my sisters. To my sisters. Word to my sisters. Ease up on our brothers. Ease up. Now the ones that you just, keep it real with whoever you need to keep it real with. But in terms of just being just overly critical and just beating our brothers down, they need your encouragement. They need your empathy. Brothers need some love, man. They got a lot going on. As you can tell from even today's show, brothers got a lot of hats to wear, right? Hats to wear. A lot of just stuff coming at them. A lot of programming and conditioning from the world. Velda dropped it right there. She's understanding. Listen, maybe it ain't laziness. It's exhaustion. So to the sisters out there that got some men in their lives that maybe you just been kind of hard on them, you know, I mean, I'm not your therapist. I'm not, who am I? But I would say maybe not so hard. Maybe show them a little love and empathy, and you know, be a be a lifter of their head, man. Pray to God and say, Lord, let me speak to this brother real, but at the same time, season it with love, that you may through me be a lifter of his head and not one that continues to push it down. Hope that makes sense. My man HP says, I feel you. Thank you, my brother. Yes, yes. Luana is in the building. What's going on? I remember that gangster lane. See, we dating ourselves. I'm in the 40 and above club. I don't I don't know. Luana, are you in the 40 and above club? I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't want to put you on the spot. But I'm in the 40 and above club. Proud of it. Happy to be here. Ain't got no problem with it. But she says, yeah, I remember. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. The box and the gangster lean. My man HP says, I remember. Yeah, boy, you know about that gangster lean. Yeah, man. This was for the homie. That's the only part I know. That's the only part I remember, man. I don't even remember all the other lyrics and everything. So yeah, HP says 100%, baby. HP, what's going on, my brother from another? What's happening with you, man? All the way from you guys are in what's Virginia's is it VA? Is it VA? HP, you still on, brother? You still on, my man? Is it VA from the VA? HP. No, I'm sorry. HP. H. See all these H's, man. Maybe God's doing something. Maybe I'm gonna need to bring all of my H's together because I got a few more H's. HP, and then Hassan we just call H. My man H. Um, but is Virginia VA? Let me know if you're still on. It says from the DMV, from the DMV. Oh, that's what it is. DMV. What's that stand for? What that stand for? Put that in there because Virginia. Well, maybe y'all not in Virginia. Maybe I'm just putting y'all business all out in the streets, man. Maybe I don't need to be saying where y'all is or something like that. But from the DMV. But if you on live, let me know where that's from. But he says, I needed this, bro. Bro, thank you for rocking, for joining. I'm gonna be reaching out to you, man, directly real soon. Because we gotta chop it up. We gotta do what we gotta do. Me and H is family. That's my true fam right there. That's one love right there. Right. That ain't just a friend right there. That's true fam. We've been rocking for a long, long time. And it's time for us to reconnect and really support one another and get through these rough patches, man. So I am with you, bro. I am with you. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me jump down real quick. HP says yes. Luana says me too. I'll be 50 this year. Ooh, congratulations, halfway. Well, let me stop saying that halfway. See, 50, right? You get it in your head like it's halfway. Halfway to what? You might stay to 120, 130. Who knows? Hey, whatever God wants to do. Whatever God wants to do. But early happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you early. Wow, yeah. See, I think only 40s and up know about that gangster lane. I don't think nobody younger than that know about that gangster lane. Um, there it is, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Okay, so it's like a connection. It's like see, I ain't traveled enough. See, pray for a brother. Pray for a brother that I can travel this world and preach this gospel. Keep me in your prayers, man. I gotta get out. Preach this gospel. I keep this little thing right here, right there. I keep that right there to remind me of where I'm going. I'm going all around this sucker, right? And if you think it's flat, right? Some of us do, right? I ain't gonna share with y'all what I think because then you get all these haters. But whether you coasting across it like this here, you just going across the world, or if you believe you're going around the world, whatever it is, man, I am the possible. We got to get out there, baby. So for me not to know that DMV means DC, Maryland, and Virginia means that I need to start traveling. So keep a brother in your prayers that I start getting out there and moving about this earth and getting this word out there, man. But thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man, for tuning in, for rocking with me from the DC, Maryland, and the Virginia area in the building. Builder, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, praying. Holy Ghost fire. Yes, pray that fire down. Yes, take it to the world, man. Take it to the world. Thank y'all so much, man, for rocking. I appreciate you guys. Again, guys, whether it's on the broadcast itself, if you so desire and choose, share me on Facebook or word of mouth. Just say, hey, go check out that boy page. Um, or if you're into podcasting, guys, announcement. I decided to make the new podcast episodes Sundays at 7 p.m. That way I can kind of divide it, right? Saturdays at 7, we go live for the I'm the Possible University, the live experience on Saturdays at 7. Sundays at 7 p.m., I'm going to release the new podcast episode. So if you guys are into podcasting, or if you know people that are into podcasting, especially our brothers, let brothers know, let men know to check out the podcast, subscribe, download it, and be ready for a new episode / experience every week this month, dedicated directly to the heart of men. I want to meet men where they are. I want to minister and I want to support. I want to support, and I want to show up for our men. All right, cool. You do that for me. All right, guys. Let me shut this jizoon. Boom. And let me click over here and get ready for my outro. I think I can remove this. Let's see. Remove that. And I can remove this one. Stop screen. Stop. Yep, got that one. And I can get ready over here. All right, guys. Love y'all, man. Praying for y'all. Believing in y'all, man. This is the universe. This is the university. Again, guys, you are the student. You are the subject. And you are the success. I am wishing you the very best. This Saturday, brothers, get some rest. Get some rest in here. Get some rest in here. Whistle while you work. That is a God-given gift, a God-given privilege. Yep. Because in the garden, when it started, we was whistling, and then it came along, and then all changed. Huh? All right, but we can get back to our Eden. We can resurrect that Eden from within. You guys be good, man. Love y'all, praying for y'all, believing in y'all. Until next time, this is Travell C.W. Lynch, Mr. What, founder of iAMthepossible. And I am here, guys, to help revive your hope for what's possible. And I sincerely pray that something I've said today has done just that. I am out.